Hello there. Summertime is in full swing, and where I live, it is so hot. There's nothing better on a hot summer day than to come in and pour yourself a refreshing cold drink. And so that's what I'm going to show you today. A few recipes that are fairly quick and easy, and they're not only delicious, but they're beautiful. Perfect to have just for you and your hubby, or if you have company. They're beautiful. Now, before we get started though, just a little reminder, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, be sure go to YouTube, subscribe, and then hit that little bell because you don't want to miss even one of my videos. Also, check out my website. It's cookitfor2.com. That's cookitfor2.com. There's all kinds of cool stuff over there. I've got a cookbook. All my recipes are there. You can download them, print them off, whatever you want to do. I have a new ebook over there that's awesome if you have a college student or know of one that's going to be going off to college. And there's even some free stuff. And you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Let's get started. Okay, we're going to get started. First thing is, I'm just going to let you know this is just black tea, like Lipton's or Louisiana or whatever brand you want. And I boiled it. It's been steeping, and while it was steeping, I put in some mint sprigs. So that's what we're going to start with. It probably needs to steep for just about 5 minutes or so. Now, what I've done is I have a little strainer, and when I pour my tea into my large pitcher that I'm going to use to mix everything in, that strainer is going to catch these mint sprigs. Just be careful. I have to remember to be patient. It pours really well until I get in a hurry. When I get in a hurry, it makes a mess. Okay, got that. Next thing we're going to add, actually this is a fruit tea. That's what we're starting with. The next thing I'm going to add is just some pink lemonade, like country time, just some pink powder lemonade mix. If you're worried about, sugar content, you can always do the sugar-free. That's an option. Or you can make your own fresh lemonade if that's what you'd like to do. The next thing I'm going to do is I have some orange juice. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add in our orange juice. Okay, I told you these were quick and easy. And then the final step is adding in some water. We're going to just kind of add some water. We'll stir it up and we'll see how it is, if we like the taste of it. If we need to add a little bit more, it's real easy to do that. Also, just a little FYI, this is our Pampered Chef pitcher. It's wonderful. This is the top that goes on it, and it's so neat. It has this little plunger. You can see that. It has this little plunger. You put it on, and then you just push this up and down, and look how easy it mixes all that up. Now, I'm going to pour this into another pitcher. I'm just mixing it in this one, but this makes it so easy to mix everything up. And look how pretty the color is. I love that. We are going to add some fresh garnish after I get it in our pretty pitcher. Okay, I've got it all mixed up. So now I'm going to pour it into my pretty pitcher. I was afraid it would make up more than this pitcher would hold too. That's why I wanted to add it. Now I'm going to leave a little extra room there at the top, because what I like to do is, and this is really just aesthetics, but it looks so pretty if you can do a few orange slices. And also it's a way of kind of letting people know like what is in the tea. So you've got some orange slices. All right. Look how pretty that is. I just love it. Then we're going to add a few lemon slices. And, you know, if you want to take the seeds out, it's up to you. If you want to leave them in, it's not a big deal. I'm going to add a few lemon slices. And then what I'll do is you'll see when we fix the glass, we'll use some of this to garnish the glass. Now, I am going to take just a little bit of my mint. Just throw a few little mint leaves in there on top. I just picked, let me show y'all this. I just picked this, oh my gosh, out of my little herb garden. And again, smell-o-vision needs to be a thing because this mint smells so good. But look at, okay, from the top, look how beautiful that is. Now, if I stir it, you can see on the side how pretty. So this is just a very refreshing drink. If you're a tea drinker, you probably will love this. You could use the green tea if you'd rather use that versus black tea. But this is it. Now what you're going to do is you're just going to put this in your fridge. You're going to let this chill. And of course, the longer it sits, the better it's going to be. But for video's sake, I'm going to pour some in a glass right now. Okay, before I pour the tea, and it's going to melt my ice cubes really quick because like I said, this is video, so where it's all live here, it's not been sitting in the fridge. But I made some cute little ice cubes. This is not necessary. It's just fun. I like to do it. So I'm going to pop out some of these ice cubes. And I love them. Look how cute they are. I don't really like a lot of ice. So, don't know if you can see that. So cute. Here we go. Okay, I don't want to fill it up because I have to taste it since I made it. And another just fun, cute thing is I like to garnish it with like a little orange. And then I'm going to just squeeze my lemon and stick my lemon down in the cup. So as you can see, this is so pretty. All right, now I'm going to taste it. Honestly, this is so good. But I will say this, I will have to probably add a little water or a little sugar to it because it's a little sour for Kyle. Now, I love it. It's a little sweet, a little tart, but that's a great thing about making stuff in your own kitchen. You can make it exactly like you like it. This is definitely one you want to try. Well, Kyle has a little bit of competition in the taste testing. I have a new taste tester in the kitchen, and so far, he loves everything. Mosey! Come here. Come here. Wait. Okay. Easy. Some orange. Easy. See if you like it. Oh my goodness! He likes it! He likes it! The next drink that I'm going to share with y'all is a non-alcoholic sangria. This is just a really beautiful, this is summertime in a picture right here because this is all berries. But the liquid that I'm going to use is I have some white grape juice that I'm going to add into our pitcher first. This is so easy to make. You just need to have the ingredients and the rest of it is just so easy. Okay, we have white grape juice. Now I'm going to add some apple juice. Okay, next thing I'm going to add is some pomegranate juice. If you love sour, if you love pomegranates and pomegranate juice, feel free to add more. I have to be careful because this is pretty sour and Kyle is not a sour fan. So I'm only doing about half of a cup there instead of a full cup is what I would normally do. Now, what I'm going to do is I have some strawberries that I have sliced up. So pretty. Look how beautiful those are. They taste really good too. All right, so now, actually, let me give this a little stir because you want to stir it kind of good before you put your fruit in. And I almost forgot, this is the most important part. This is our sparkling. You can do club soda, sparkling water. What I did is I got the Welch's sparkling white grape. And I'm adding more white grape, but this is the sparkling. You need to have a little bit of a bubble in there. So like I said, any of those choices are fine. Just make sure you have a little bit of a bubble in there. Okay, so here we go with the strawberries. Made a little mess there. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to just add about a cup of the strawberries. I'm going to add about a cup of the blackberries. By the way, it was so hard to not eat all of these blackberries because they are delicious. All right. And just eyeball it. If you want to measure it, you can measure it. But if you get a good handful, it's going to be close to a cup. And it's yours. So if you want to add a little bit more, a little bit less, just go crazy. And then we're going to add in about a cup of raspberries. All right. Is this not like summertime? Oh my gosh. Look at that. It's so beautiful. We're going to give it just a little bit of a stir. Now, once you add your fruit, be sure to be very gentle as you stir. Just look how beautiful that is. The color of the liquid part with the berries in there, that to me is summertime. Just for fun, I went ahead. I have this little butterfly mold. Turn it this way. Okay, and it's for candy. I'm using it for ice cubes. I mean, but isn't it cute? For fun. You don't have to do this, but for video's sake, I'm making this and I'm going to go ahead and we're tasting it. This really needs to go into the fridge and it needs to sit for, a couple of hours at least. The longer it sits, the better it is, letting all those flavors marry together. But I am, look at this. Oh my gosh, look at that. I'm going to use some little butterfly. Anybody that knows us, there's a huge, huge story behind the butterfly for us and the loss of our son. Maybe one day I can tell you about it. But I thought these were so cute. I'm going to put a few little butterfly ice cubes in there. Again, just for fun. Now, I'm going to go ahead and attempt to pour this. Let's hope for the best. Look at that. Is that not beautiful? Oh my goodness. And also, I think I'm going to add a few more blueberries to this one. And I'm going to add, what I want to add? Maybe a couple of blackberries. I don't think a blackberry got in there. Not enough anyways. And then just for a little bit more aesthetic, but actually, if you squeeze your mint leaf like that and release those oils, stick you a few mint leaves in there. They look pretty, but you can really taste that mint. Now, talk about a refreshing drink. This is a refreshing drink for a hot, hot summer day. Okay, we're getting ready for our next drink. And what I'm going to do first is I have 4 cups of cubed seedless watermelon. All right, I'm going to put that into my Ninja or your blender or whatever device you have. Okay, we're going to put that in there. It's going to get a little loud for a minute because we have to blend this up really well. Here it goes. All right, I think that'll do it. Take the lid off and we're ready for the next step. I don't know if I told you the title of this one, but this is our watermelon cooler. And so we have used the Ninja to blend up our watermelon cubes. Now I'm going to pour this through a fine mesh or sieve because I don't want, I just want this good juice. So probably what I'm going to have to do is get a spoon and kind of rub it up against there to get all that good juice without the pulp in there. And it takes a little bit of time to do this, but it's not a big deal. We're almost finished. I just kind of wanted to show you again. What you're doing is you're taking this watermelon pulp and you're putting it against this little mesh sieve, and you can hear, you can see the juice coming out, okay? So that's all you're doing. Like I said, it just takes a little bit of time, but you'll see this was 4 cups of cubed watermelon, and that's the amount of juice that I got. So what we're going to do next is we have our watermelon juice. Now I have some coconut water. I'm going to add the coconut water in. This is just my mixing pitcher again. Remember, I'm going to put it in a pretty one when I get finished. And then this is coconut milk. This is a little twist here. This is going to make it good and creamy. So here we have coconut milk. And of course, you know, you can adjust this and make as much or as little as you need. That goes with all of them. You could cut it in half, you could double it, whatever. Now, I'm going to add in a little touch of vanilla. If you had clear vanilla and you don't really want to change the color of your drink, then feel free to use your clear vanilla. And the sweetener that I'm going to use today is going to be honey. You could do honey, you could do agave syrup, you could do a little maple syrup, or you know, you could use an artificial sweetener if that's what you do, like stevia or something like that. But today I'm going to add in some honey, and that's going to be our sweetener. Again, it's your kitchen and you can do what you like. I think I'm going to do one more, and then we'll stir it up and give it a taste. Let's give this a quick little stir. And you can see this didn't make up as much as the other ones. But again, if you needed more than this, then you could just increase your ingredients. Okay, I'm going to put that in there. And don't freak out or panic about the little white flecks that are in there. That's just from your coconut milk. So what I'm going to do is, again, all of these juices are best after you fix them if you can let them sit in the fridge for a couple of hours and get really good and chilled. But because we're doing this in a video, I'm going to go ahead and just add a few cubes of ice to our glasses, just to kind of help it chill for us to drink it right now. And again, I just used some fun little ice cubes. Go ahead and try to use up these little butterflies. If you have it good and chilled, you don't even need to put ice in your glasses. Now, just for fun, I also wanted to add in some watermelon chunks. Okay. It's nice to have clear glasses because these drinks are so pretty. I see a little seed. There's a seed that got past us in that one. Okay, now we have our little straws. I will tell you, this one is a little different. By adding the coconut cream to this drink, it's creamy. So it's a little different, but once it's chilled really good, wow, this is definitely refreshing. So I'm going to do a little toast here with my cameraman. Cheers, and let's try this one. It is different, but it does have this creaminess to it. It's sweet, it's creamy, and it is smooth. Just the kind of refreshing drink you need on a hot summer day. And all of these fruits are so good for you, because that was one thing I did want to say is in the last one, the non-alcoholic sangria, the cool thing about that is when almost every drink that you would take, you would get a little bite of fruit. So it was really cool. And oh, that's so good for you. There you have it. I just wanted to offer a little bit of help because, like I said, where we are, I think the last couple of days the heat index has been like 102. So we're going to be sitting on the porch drinking some of these. I hope that this is something that you enjoyed, something you're going to try, get in your kitchen. And you know what? You can change these fruits around. You can change the juices around. You can customize it to make it perfect for you and your sweetie. Lord bless you.